Hi students, thank you for coming. Today we're going to have a meeting to finalize the learning plan for the rest of the semester. As you know, coronavirus outbreak has finally come to an end in Vietnam, so schools and educational activities are going back to normal. However, I've received a lot of requests from students asking to continue online schooling as it is unnecessary to return school at this time. So it is important for us to sit down and have a discussion about this so that we can have the most suitable decision. First of all, I want to hear opinion from you. Then, why do you want to keep learning online?
Hi, my name is Tô Phúc Vân and my major is International Business. Yes, my opinion is that we should continue learning online. First, it will save our time. With online learning, you don't need to drive or take a bus to class. This helps you save time, which you can invest in other jobs to improve your life. The second reason is that it lets you cut spending. The fact that you learn from wherever you are means there's no fuel or transport cost, especially if you have a tight budget. This helps you cut expenses.
Well, that sounds very nice. I 100% agree with you. How about her? I know that you voted for the option to come back.
Hello everybody, my name is Mai Diệu Hà. I'm a second year student at Foreign Jazz University. And the first advantage of online learning is that maybe in no sound disability to Asian. E-learning often translates to no learning. People must read or from fully engaging in the materials and this activity and type of exercise, just another item on the ever-growing to-do list. Many of my friends said to me that they have no interest with online learning. They may turn on the lesson, wake the teacher are teaching, and go sleeping. The fact is, many people find it much easier to internalize new skills and knowledge through active learning sessions with other people than through an impersonal e-learning module. Another drawback of online learning is no face-to-face interaction. Students have a tendency to underestimate the impact of never meeting the instructor and other students in class. Online education creates monologues and not a real dialogues. Building relationship with the instructor and classmates will require more effort in an online environment.
Yes, that's a strong point. I totally agree with you that in terms of quality, online learning is inferior to face-to-face learning.
One obvious benefit we can see of online learning is the learning resources. You can access a variety of learning resources on the internet quickly. For example, while I was studying logistics, my lecturer introduced about container classification. I could immediately search for their images, which helped me learn better.
Hi, my name is Lei Zhong and I want to tell to you about some disadvantages of online learning. As you know about it, when we using some application during the quarantine days, we had to join some online courses. As you know, we have to say that we have to using and we have to we have to do some online learning. So, but sometimes maybe we have some difficulty of online learning. And I want to tell you about some 5 common problems faced by student and the teacher. First one is about the technical issues. When some student don't know how to use a computer, don't know how to use some laptop, iPad, and their mobile phone to learn and join the online courses, maybe they will waste some trouble during the time they want to join and learn with our classes. The second one is about the computer literacy. When we're using computer, we have to download some application like Microsoft Teams, Zoom to continue studying and connect with the teacher. But sometimes they don't know how to use it seriously. And maybe sometimes the wireless connection between the teacher and the student may be getting some trouble. And the third I want to tell to you is about the time management. We have to manage the time seriously because when we have to learn with the teacher, we have to think that we learn like we are getting from school. So we have to get a schedules and we learn it seriously and focus and getting the focus and concentration. Don't make anything can affect your lesson. That's make the lesson getting some. That's a very affect to your lesson. And the last one is about the self-motivation. The self-motivation with you is really essential for everyone, especially when there's no one else can stay with you and tell you to get into the table and learn. We have to get yourself your motivation, your inspiration, and your concentration during the time we stay at home and connect with the student and the teacher just only with the laptop. The last one I want to tell to you about the disadvantages of online learning is the lack of input with the teacher. When we using some application to connect with the teacher, we don't have the time to engage with everyone to find out what everyone needs to know and find out how to solve it correctly. Moreover, when the time we getting learning offline, we can make some feedback to the teacher. But maybe when we are learning offline, this is in my opinion is unavailable or impossible. That's all my opinion and welcome. Okay, so let's turn back to Haiyan.
Well, students, I think we have enough arguments for today. On the bright side, I agree with Ben that e-learning has a lot of benefits such as time saving, reduction on expenses like accommodation, food, etc. However, the most important thing is the quality of education. Ha and Chung have explained some drawbacks of this learning method, which is the thing I'm most worried about. So, at this time, I think e-learning can hardly replace the traditional teaching method totally. Maybe in the future, with a fast-paced advancement of technology, it can be improved and be a better alternative to the face-to-face learning method. Okay, so for the rest of the semester, we will come back to school to learn, okay? Thank you for joining and see you soon. Goodbye.